part of the weeding out process in OTC is CQB. So when we go through and get to CQB, that's where we lose the most guys in OTC, because that's where you have to have the force. Like, you have to be able to multitask. You have to be able to think ahead, because everything's happening so fast. Like, we don't stop. The flow never stops. Where other organizations, they come in, they move to their points of domination, they figure out what they have, then where they're going next, and then they collapse and move there. We never stop. The feet never stop. Like, you're running through the target the entire time, right? To dominate it as fast as you can, keeping surprise, speed, and balance of action. So you have to be able to process information fast in order to do the CQB the way we do it. And Tom Spooner actually summed this up the best way, because, you know, when I was in Ranger Regiment, I didn't do CQB. I was a freaking commo guy. I watched the 11 Bravos do it, right? And I got in on some tape drills, and they would, you know, show me some stuff, but I didn't do it. I never did it. Yeah.
It wasn't something just everybody did?
No, because I was a commo dude. Like, I was with the headquarters. I was with the commander or the XO. No, like, they don't come in the target. They don't, you know, and so there was no need.
Is that still the case?
I would say they got a lot bigger by the time I get there on commo medics and fisters learning it, because there were so many situations where we'd end up in a block party in Iraq where there's too many buildings to clear and you need lottie-dottie everybody, you know?
And I can see that, definitely.
And so they definitely, I think, got more, but did they get it to, were they as proficient as like the line guys? No.
Right.
You know?
And that's where, so we lose a lot of guys because it's very dynamic. It flows. You have to be able to process a lot of information quickly, and multitask, you know, inside your brain of what's going on. But the other side of it is that we get to keep guys working together on the same team for close to 2 years.
Yeah.
Where in Ranger Battalion, you're only going to get to a certain level, because think about it, Marty. Every couple of months, you're getting a new guy on the team. So you get to a certain level working together as your fire team and doing CQB, and you guys are rocking. And then guess what? Oh, we just got a new guy. You're all the way back here again.
Yeah.
You got to get that guy up to level. We get a guy on a team once about every 2 years, and he's already coming out of OTC, so he understands how we do it, right? But he's still behind the power curve. Like, you come out of OTC and you think like, oh man, I'm rocking, like I'm flowing with CQB. And the first thing that I used to do that I got from my team leader when I was a 2IC, when we get a new guy on the team, we go through and, you know, hey, all right, welcome to the team, blah, blah, you know, hey man, glad you got here, the whole nine. And the first training thing we do is we go down to the shoot house and we do CQB. And the first thing I tell them is, you're going to be 3 or 4 man. Don't take a shot unless you have a shot completely wide open. This is a little different than what you did in OTC. And they're just hanging in the back trying to hang on, and their eyes get open. Mine did when I first got to the team. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I thought we were fast, you know, in OTC. And it's like, these guys are flying because they've been working together for 2 years, doing a ton of CQB.
And I imagine a lot of internal SOPs and things that that are internal to your team.
Well, it's what's kind of cool and unique is it's internal to a bigger group. It's not just the team. Because when I would clear, like in combat, I would enter with my team, but there are 2 other breaches and 2 other teams. By the time we were done, I wouldn't have my team with me. It'd be like 1 guy from another team, 2 guys from another team, whatever. Because when you come in, right, the biggest thing is you come in, you clear, but then it's 360-degree security and find work. There's always a door somewhere. There's somewhere to pull security. So if I'm clearing and I come through this room and another team's coming in from another way, and I see like somebody from that team going over to that door, and I see guys already going there, I'm like, okay, where am I closest to? Where am I going? So you're just jumping in a stack somewhere because the flow is just going. It's fast, it's dynamic. So you're just jumping in with whoever. So we all work together quite a bit, and we just flow together. So, you know, there's not, I mean, everybody works the same. I don't say there's SOPs or anything. I mean, we do it all the same. You just jump into whoever and you just continue to flow, and it just happens, you know, nice and fast and smooth, fluid. And that's how you dominate it. But that's
beautiful.
Yeah. And that's dynamic.